Good day everyone, my name is Mofokeng and welcome to Bloemfontein, City of Roses. In this video, I'll be guiding you through two national attractions, namely the National Museum and the Naval Hill. These are two educational attractions about Bloemfontein's history and culture. As much as we travel to learn about different cultures, different religions, foodies also love exploring different types of food. I will be introducing you to a famous Chisanyama spot in Bloemfontein. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy. Firstly, we visited the National Museum. The admission fee for adults is 10 Rand, for children 7 to 18 years 5 Rand, and children 0 to 6 years only 2 Rand. Come in with me. The solar system is located in the Milky Way galaxy and it consists of 8 planets and dozen moons. They are all bound by gravity to the sun, which is the star at the center of the solar system. We have the friendly family of monkeys. Firstly, we have the monkey chimpanzee, which has a human face and a chimpanzee mouth. Then we have the nosy monkey, the mongoose lemon, the velvet monkey, and the common marmoset. We have the spotted and brown hyena. The hippopotamus plays a key role in the chain of life in the African swamps and rivers. Then we headed over to the bird hall. We have ostriches, we have the brown kiwi, we have the little spotted kiwi, we also have the elephant birds, flightless birds, as well as garden birds. Unlike other animals, they can see in color. They can distinguish objects better than humans. Then we have the tallest animal in the world, which is the giraffe. Giraffes can run 35 miles in an hour. They also do not need much sleep. Here we see the African rock python constricting a springbok. Elephants belong to one species, namely Rhodonita africans. Elephants also represent strength and good fortune. Next, we have a monster Nile crocodile, which is over 4 meters in length. They often lie on riverbanks with their mouths open so that they can regulate their body temperature. We have different cultures in South Africa. Firstly, we're going to look at the Venda culture. It has roots in Eastern and Central Africa. Venda people express their beliefs and customs through art decorations on their structure. Next, we have the Ndebele. They are famous for their distinctive traditional dance routines, dress, and their fancy beadwork. Then, we have the Xhosa culture. The important traditional value of Xhosa culture is Ubuntu, which means humanness. The Zulu people take pride in their ceremonies such as the Umhlanga, which means reed dance. The Zulu huts are called Indlu, which means the house. Individually and together make up a cultural village. The Tswana people are known for their skill at crafting baskets from mukolapalm and local dyes. Sitapa is one of the traditional dances originating from the Tswana people in South Africa. The Sotho cultural icons are the blankets with unique patterns, the conical grass hat known as mokorotlo, and the traditional dress for women made of seshweshwe. Lebollo la banna, which means male initiation in Sotho, is when they transition from boys to manhood. The Pedi community has a belief system that is based on the spiritual world. Communication happens through sacrifices and songs. The San are friendly, creative, and peaceful people who never developed any weapons of war. The Himba are very polygamous, with an average of 2 wives per man. Both boys and girls take part in a rite of passage before they are allowed to marry, and both will be circumcised before puberty. The St. Patrick's Church was destroyed for the erection of Bloemfontein's new power station in 1918, but whose existence stems from a decision by the Bloemfontein Town Council. The decision was to move all black and colored people from Veehoek compared to other locations, but was described by many as a modern location, despite its shortcomings, but to had an orderly layout. The houses were built according to the architectural plans, and many residents laid out gardens to beautify their homes. Today, many of the original red brick houses built during the 1920s and 1930s still stand. This is a shoe repair shop that was owned by B. Wilford, the cobbler. He specialized in repairs. He promised moderate charges and used nothing but the best English leather. The blacksmith fulfilled an important role in the community. The majority of the tools and furnace depicted in the blacksmith quarters were donated by the public. The blacksmith model is Mr. Des van Driesel, an employee of the Department of National Public Works. South Africans living national symbols. We have the blue crane, the galjoen, springbok, national flower called the king protea. We have the coat of arms. The national anthem is unique. It is sung in 5 languages, in isiXhosa, isiZulu, in Sotho, Afrikaans, and English. The national flag was adopted on Freedom Day on the 27th of April 1994, and it was first flown on the 10th of May 1994, the day Nelson Mandela was inaugurated as South Africa's first black elected president. The national flag is proudly South African. The Neville Hill in Bloemfontein forms part of the Franklin Game Reserve and earned its name from 2 naval guns that were on the hill by the British during the South African War. This is a popular place providing excellent views of the town. This is a beautiful view from the Neville Hill. The aim was to walk all the way up to the Nelson Mandela statue. For tourists that are not used to this place, fortunately enough, there are boards that provide directions for you to see if you are still on the right path. Some tourists would still like to maintain their healthy side while on their destination. So this is a good place for jogging and maybe running. The Nelson Mandela statue in the Neville Hill is the largest one made in honor of this world icon, and it stands at 8 meters in height. It was unveiled on the 7th of December 2012. The statue faces the Methodist Church in Wynhoek, which was the location where the ANC was established in 1912, the largest liberation movement in Africa. This statue is a symbol of Nelson Mandela freedom. The Edge restaurant is situated a few hundred meters away from the Nelson Mandela statue. Our next stop was in Small Street, which is the Pericue famous Chisanyama. The Chisanyama sells pap with salsa, and there's different types of meats to choose from. They have pork, they have chicken, they have beef, and they have the oxtail liver. They also have different sauces, namely peri-peri, barbecue, lemon and herb, sweet Thai chili. The food sold here is very cheap and affordable. They are available on Uber Eats as well as Mr. Delivery. They have a cash or card payment option. The staff here is very friendly, and this is a nice environment to hang out with your friends or your family. The staff members at the Chisanyama approve that teamwork makes the dream work. The service is very quick as well. Food is very important to the traditions across the cultures and religions in South Africa. It is used to celebrate and communicate with the high power. You arrive there hungry and you leave with a full stomach with a smile. They have a takeaway and sit-down options. Enjoy.